All right, welcome. Welcome, y'all. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. And well, the Rams went ahead and had some practices over the weekend, and as you can see on your screen, Sean McVay is quote unquote sleeping better after Matthew Stafford threw it all over the yard. So, let's go ahead and get into this. Sean McVay has been asked about Matthew Stafford's arm every time he's taken the podium for a press conference in the last week. It all started when Stafford got a day off from throwing, which McVay then proceeded to say was because the quarterback was experiencing some pain in his arm. The Rams have put Stafford on a workload management plan to ensure he's healthy for week one, which only heightened the level of panic and concern among fans, especially after McVay called it an injury that's quote unquote abnormal for a quarterback and compared it to a pitcher injury. And, you really can't expect the fan base. You can't be surprised when the fan base gets a little concerned when you say things like abnormal for a quarterback and then are giving Stafford the day off and reports of him saying that he's been having some issues with it. It's a bit of a red flag, so it's just a bit concerning. The ears pop up, and when things like this are said. So it is something definitely to watch. But as we continue here on Saturday, Stafford made McVay and everyone else feel a little bit better by ripping throws in practice and looking like his usual self. Well, that's good. And Sean is quoted here. He threw it all over the yard today. Looked really good. Felt good. We're very much on track with what we had hoped, and I think you could really see the ball was jumping out of his hands, making all types of throws, and so I think he was trying to show you guys that there's probably not many questions you can ask him, either based on how he felt in the way he was throwing it around today. Okay. Okay. What makes McVay feel comfortable about the whole situation is the fact that you would never know anything was wrong with Stafford based on the way he looked Saturday. That in itself will have McVay sleeping better at night. And Sean is continued here. He's quoted here. I do know this. The way he looked today, I don't think you would know that anything was going on, and he felt good. So I know that I'm going to sleep better tonight. Okay. Well, that's good. It's good. You need your sleep for sure. Let's go ahead and watch. This is a touchdown pass to Allen Robinson. Matthew threw yesterday. So let's go ahead and take a look. And that looked good. Looked real sharp, real clean. See that again. That you see Matthew just launch it there. Dude, this thing looks like a bullet. Isn't this so much better than watching? And I swear I'm not trying to clown on Jared Goff. I'm really not. I've said this many times before. I don't have a problem with Jared Goff. I like Jared Goff. But Jared Goff tends to throw ducks. And seeing how clean and crisp, if you can see my little mouse finger here, this ball looks when Matthew Stafford launches it, it's just prettier, Look at that. Hits his target, Allen Robinson, and he looked good. That was a good-looking throw. Definitely a good-looking throw. Stafford isn't being limited with the types of throws he's making in practice, which is a good sign. The Rams aren't preventing him from making downfield throws out of fear for his arm. Okay. It's just that he's getting some days off and throwing to manage the injury. This is McVay again, quoted here. Quote unquote, it wasn't where you're just short and intermediate, McVay continued. He's pushing the ball to all types of spots so that what we want to be able to do. That's what we want to be able to do. But we're going to stay committed to this plan and we'll see how he feels tomorrow. Okay. McVay has never been overly concerned about his quarterback's injury, and even less so now that after seeing him throw on Saturday. As long as he's good to go by week 1 and can remain healthy all season, the Rams have no real reason to be worried. Well, yeah, I tell you what, I am happy to hear this. That Matthew had a good day on Saturday. Apparently, he was throwing it long, short, intermediate. Sean seems like feels a little better about it. He was throwing it all over the yard. We just saw a clip of Matthew throwing a touchdown pass to Allen Robinson, and it looked good, real nice, real crisp. It's good to see. It's good to see. Hopefully that elbow's getting better. It's a little different in practice than as opposed to getting chased around and having a high pressure situation during the season. And yeah, this is a day the elbow feels good. Hopefully it's better, but it's something to keep an eye on, for sure. It's just something to, just kind of monitor as the season goes along. But he looks good. He looked good Saturday. Sean seems pretty confident about it. I'm sure the concern from fans and people, like me, seeing the comments and seeing the reports of Matthew having a bit of a elbow issue, maybe kind of stress them out a little bit, which I understand. But it's just something to keep our eye on. And honestly, it's Stafford had a good day yesterday, so that's very, very encouraging. And hopefully the same will be. He'll have a good day tomorrow and into the season. So that's going to be it. Sean McVay feels a little better. Matthew looks a little better, and it looked good. Didn't have any kind of setbacks. So far so good. So far so good. So that's going to be it for now, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one. And as always, go Rams. And also, FYI, I'll probably be changing the channel name here soon. So just be on the lookout for that. I'll make a video when I do decide to change the name. No, it's really not that big of a deal. Shouldn't affect anything. Just feel like probably should change it to something a little shorter than Duval County Rams fan, as much as I love representing Duval County. So, just be on the lookout for that. And as always, go Rams.